Actually, kisses on my turtles. Hey guys, sorry about the lighting. Not so bad on myself, but I am baking pork chops in the oven. So I'm going to show you what seasonings I'm using. I did pick up a new seasoning at the Kroger's that I definitely cannot wait to try out. I have tried it out already, and it is so good seasoning. And I'm going to use it to season my pork chops. So as I come in, I'll show you my pork chops. There are my pork chops. Now, one thing I am going to be using, Worcestershire sauce. Gotta have that. Another seasoning that's one of my favorites, and I will repurchase the seasoning again. I do like it. And this is the seasoning. If you haven't used it, you ought to try it. It's delicious. Um, Blackstone all-purpose seasoning. This is like for steaks and pork chops and barbecue. So that's another good seasoning. I've got my sea salt. Oops. I'm trying to finish off my onion powder. Y'all know me, I cook with Italian seasoning. My whole oregano. My garlic powder. New bottle. And this is a new seasoning. I got at Kroger's and it was so good. I think it was like $4.99 for this little bottle. It's the mushroom umami herbs. So I will be making a special video on this and putting it on influencer. It's a seasoning rub. So you're supposed to rub it on. It's a seasoning rub. But I sprinkle it on my food. And you can taste it, the mushrooms in it. It is so, so, so good. Oh my God, it's so good. So let's get into here. And let's open up some seasonings. And we're going to start with our garlic powder since I'm right here. And you just sprinkle a little garlic powder over. And let's go ahead. I'm going to set you down just for a second and open up all my seasonings. So they're like all opened. So I don't have to sit here and open them and then they'll be like, and then I can just show you by what I'm using. Okay, so this is what we're going to use next. So I'm going to show you like this. Hopefully you can see it. I'm just going to sprinkle some on here. Rub it in a little bit. And a little more over here. Just sprinkle it, rub it, whatever. With that, I'm going to go with this seasoning next. And all I'm doing is just sprinkling the seasoning a little bit in the pork chops. I'm going to bake these. And when you bake them in the oven, put them on 350. But I'm using my little toaster oven. So let's do the sea salt. Give it a little seasoning salt first. I do have all seasoning I do use sometimes. But since I have my, this is all-purpose seasoning. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of that on here. Put the lid back on it. I'm going to go ahead. I grab my Worcestershire sauce and just go across that. I'll show you what it looks like all seasoning and then put it in the oven. And when they're done baking, I will make another video probably with them done, or I'll come back and do that. I am doing my Italian seasoning. And last but least, I'm doing my onion seasoning. My onion powder. And if there's any excess on the rim, this is actually a lid container, but that's what it looks like seasoned. Y'all hear whining in the background. My dog went to the vet today and had her shots. She don't have to go back until March, thank God. I was like, don't tell me we got to go back next month. Okay, let's take this. There's a closer look up. This is my nasty, dirty little toaster oven. I know it's dirty. It needs to be cleaned. We bought some stuff to spray in here and clean this little turd out, but we have a problem. We lost the cleaning solution somewhere in this house. We're redoing our living room floor. I'll give you a sneak peek at that real quick. Redoing our living room. So, and since we're doing that, we bought it at Home Depot and to clean it, and now we lost it since we're doing the living room floor. So if you're going to bake these in the oven, you can bake them in the big oven, 350. I know it doesn't really take long for pork chops, and there is pork chops bones in here. I know I don't really want my dog to have bones, so I'm not going to give her the bones. But I got it on bake, and I'm going to put it to here. I'm going to turn it until it gets to there and cook it. There's our new lighting. Sorry to blind you, but that is our new lighting we got for the kitchen. My husband bitched and cried and complained. Not enough light in here. And I have to agree, there's not enough light in here. Now there is. But when I made my videos in here. So anyway, that is me showing you the seasoning that I use when I do my pork chops. And I'm going to come back and show you what they look like when they're done. I'm also, because I'm going to put you on pause for a second, but I'm going to show you what else I'm making. I'm making this to go with the pork chops. I was looking for French style green beans when I went to Kroger's, and I didn't see it, but I did buy this, and I am going to make this to go with it because if there's any left, I can eat it tomorrow for lunch. For some of y'all that do not know me, but for those who do know me real well, I 100% will eat leftover dinner for breakfast, or I will eat leftovers for lunch the next day. It depends on what it is I make. I have made enchiladas before. And with the enchiladas that I have made, I had them leftovers and I ate them in the morning. I've made homemade lasagna and turned around and ate lasagna in the morning for breakfast. I'm like, I'm just hungry. Didn't know what to fix, and I'm like, oh, we got leftovers. Boom. And then I had the same thing for lunch. Sometimes I might get sick off of it, but it's pretty good. I'm going to boil this water real quick before I put my noodles in there. When I do make my macaroni and cheese, I started putting this seasoning in it because it's good, and because it gives it the macaroni a little flavor besides just cheese flavor. But I do have the habit and tendency of adding way too much salt in the water when I boil the water. I have a tendency to do that, and I do. So, let the water get boiled. Let me put you on pause. Boil the water. I'll come back and show you a little bit in the oven what the pork chops look like and the macaroni and cheese. So, give me a few minutes. Bye, guys. Alright, guys. Let me give you all a look at my pork chops for a little bit right now. That's what they're looking like. Very scrumptious. So, here's what I'm going to do. Take my spatula and I'm going to, well, if I can get it, flip it over to the other side. Get a little cooked. So now y'all go see what they look like. Very delicious. They're getting cooked, so they're almost done. It really doesn't take that long, but I put it on that way so it cooked. Now I have my macaroni in here boiling. So I need to get a spoon for that. And my dog just knocked me in my leg. I don't know what it is she's doing, but she smells something. Staring at my macaroni. I know my macaroni's not done because I just put my macaroni in the pot. I was outside doing my laundry. My washer and dryer's outside, but I hang my clothes on the line because that's the way I like it. And to let y'all see my clothes on the line. So, and recently, it's kind of weird, but not weird, but my husband has been buying plastic cups. We've been drinking out of plastic cups. We drink out of the real cups, too, but we drink out of them plastic cups. He mostly gets those so when he has coffee in the morning, he can drink coffee, and at night we drink milk in it. I always keep 2 of them cups, one for soda and tea, and one for milk that I drink. So I can keep it in the fridge. Because that way I don't have to always come in here, because I keep drinks in my fridge. I don't have to always come in the kitchen and grab a cup when I already got a cup there, and I keep a few of them. And they're so, pause you for again. And I'll come back when the macaroni is totally done and made, and the pork chops are actually finished. They're done, so I'll be taking them out of the oven. So let me put you on pause until I finish the macaroni, and then I'll show you the whole complete meal done, and you'll see. Give me a second. Dinner is done. There are my scrumptious pork chops and the macaroni and cheese. So, Halloween tip. Does your kids like macaroni and cheese? As my kids did? I'm sorry, excuse me. My kids love macaroni and cheese, and so I was making it all the time, a lot, and then they hate it. So I don't make it a lot. I don't make it a lot for myself either. My mother-in-law loved it when she was alive. So, let me give you a little 411 tip. Take the macaroni and cheese, boil some eggs, okay? Make like doubled eggs, and take the olive, green olive, because you know a green olive has the red in the middle, and make it look like an eyeball. Make doubled eggs into eyeballs. And when you give the kid a spoonful of macaroni and cheese, or a bowl full of macaroni and cheese, put one in the middle of the macaroni and cheese. Looks like Cyclops' eyeball. Trust me, they'll enjoy it. That's it for this video. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And if you like me doing videos like this, give this video a thumbs up. Till next time. Bye, guys.